In this tutorial, you're going to learn how we can create certain effects and add images and text to our blog headers. When you first created your blog header, you picked a theme. And many of you picked your theme and said, oh, there, I'm done. Well, that is not the case. You are not going to just go with one of the themes that are in PowerPoint. You are actually going to pick the first theme, which is the white theme. And I'm going to show you how you can treat this white theme as kind of a blank canvas to do different things with. So I'm going to go ahead and delete some of these things that I've added here. And I'm going to cut that out. To format your background, you are going to go to Format at the top, Slide Background. And this is going to allow you to do a variety of things with the background of your blog header. When you click on Fill, you have some choices up here. And to create this blue to white effect, clicked on Gradient and From Title, which is going to make it from the center. But you have some other choices here too. Pick a color. Maybe I'll do purple. Yeah, that's nice. Click Apply, and there you have your background. In Format, Slide Background, you also can upload a picture. If you find a picture on the internet that you want to have as the background, you can make that your background. You can choose a texture. You can click on a pattern and make that your background. Let me just show you what a texture would look like. Okay. Now with each of these, you can make them not all the way dark, meaning you can add transparency to them. So if you like this texture as your background, but you don't want it to be that dark, you can make it more transparent. I'm going to go back to gradient, and I am going to select the one that I liked, which was, I'll do radial. There we go. Okay, now I am going to go ahead and add my text. I'm going to insert a text box. And I'm going to click where I want to type. And Music with Mrs. Davis. Now, this text can be edited. You can change the color. You can underline it. You can make it look fancy, etc. Or to increase the size of my text, I highlight the words that I want to change. I go to Format. Oops. Format. Oh, that's not highlighted there. I go to Format, Font, and then that's going to allow me to increase the size here. Maybe I'll try 36. Okay. Now I'm going to move this to the middle here. See, that's centered. And I might even want to make that bigger, but I'm going to leave that for now. So now I know that on my header I would like to have some images, and because this is for music, I went online and got some images, and I put them on a folder on my desktop. And to add images from a folder on your desktop is quite easy. You can simply drag them right onto your header. On any image you can resize, move it around, rotate it, although I think I'll leave mine there. I'll make it a little smaller. And then you can do some very interesting things. Select any image that you have, click on Arrange, click on Rotate or Flip, and you can even rotate it. I'm going to undo that because I want it to be like that. Or you can flip it. And you can also click on Format. You can format the picture, and you can do a variety of things with it. You can crop it. You can make it have a reflection. You can make it have a glow. You can make it have a shadow. You could put a line around it like a frame. You could even fill it. So I am actually going to add a glow to this picture. I'm going to make it a nice light purple glow. I'm going to bring it up to about here. Oh, that's a little high. There we go. Make it a little more transparent. Okay. Another thing that you can do is add clip art that is in PowerPoint. In your home menu, you're going to click on the photograph. You're going to click on Clip Art Gallery. And when Clip Art Gallery opens, it's going to provide you with a variety of topics. You can then browse through the topics, pick whatever you want. You can insert that. And just like the other image that I was able to resize and add a frame around, I rotate. I can do the same thing with this image. So in conclusion, there are 3 things that you're working with today. You're working with the background, you're working with your words, and you're working with any images or graphics that you are going to include on the blog header. As always, don't be afraid to experiment. That undo button is your friend. The redo button is your friend. You're not going to click any button here that is going to completely destroy what you've done. It's good to experiment and see what the possibilities are. Here is another example of a blog header. So as you can see, the first one you create might not be the one you end up with. Play with the tool, explore PowerPoint, create a couple different ones, and turn in your best.